Perfect. And just now you mentioned that your student closed 300 six figure, and also your students are crossing seven figure. So how what is the one thing that you teach them, like so they are scale their business to that level? What is the
Let me
thing
let me
that
tell you one of the main things that is
what is up, guys? I'm back with another 2 Comma Club interview on the Entrepreneurs Warrior Show, hosted by me, Nilesh Jain. And today we have another amazing 2 Comma Club winner with us. He is a Mark Hagar. He is a founder of mentorupdate.com. He is a coach and agency owner. He grew his agency to 1 million and also helped his 5 students to hit that mark. He believed that coaching is 90% of mindset game. So further wasting your lots of time, let's have Mark on the stage. So
well,
hey Mark, thank you so much for joining us live.
yes, of course. I'm happy to be here.
Uh, it's a pleasure of mine to have you on the show. And guys, he's up for me and for you at 1:30 a.m. at his time. So please show your love to him because he's stay for us for that late. So thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah, and I want to give you guys some real information to help you, especially if you have an agency. Really, it's good for any business. I'm going to give you tips on any business, but especially an agency.
Yeah, sure. So, are you hear me? Can we start the session? Are you hear me loud and clear?
Yep.
Awesome. So, can you tell a little bit about yourself? As I know about you and your journey, but few of my people don't know. So, can you share a little bit about your backstory? How did you started in online journey?
Okay, so my online journey started about 12 years ago. I was a prison guard. I'll keep it short, kind of go fast through this, but 12 years ago, I was a prison guard and I'd hit every single goal I'd asked out of myself. And I realized that. And I was like, well, what if I just asked for more? So I asked for $1 million. That was my next goal. I'd never asked for that much. I got in every car, I had the job I wanted. Um, my wife stayed home with our newborn. That was a goal of mine. I got hit all these goals, and I was just like, "What if I asked for more?" So I asked for to make $1 million. I ended up quitting, saving up about 8 grand, quitting that job, and going back to college while I started my first business. It failed. My second business was a success, and that was 2 years after I set that goal of $1 million. And the second year, I passed it. And that was in ecom. I created a t-shirt brand. And sorry if this is long. I don't want to keep it too long. But then I transitioned over to when I sold that company. So why I have this company today is because when I had that company, the ecom brand, I tried to help my employees. I tried to help my friends and family. I'm like, hey, you can make a lot of money doing this, and nobody wanted to hear what I had to say. So I was like, well, one day I'll help the people that want the help. And that's kind of why I'm here talking to you guys, sharing the information because I had the information. I know what it takes to be successful. So, anyways, I carried on with that business, made millions of dollars with that business, sold it, took time off. I got bored. If you're an entrepreneur, I would say enjoy the journey, the hustle, because without the hustle, for me, I get depressed, I get bored. You can have all the money in the world, but it's about achieving new things, bigger targets. So anyway, yeah, so I started to coach, and I I was maxed out on my coaching. I'm like, how can I scale this? And that's where I had the idea of an agency. So I scaled that to millions of dollars pretty quick, I think. And um, I transitioned my coaching from e-commerce. Sorry, this is so long, guys, but I transitioned over to
Please,
um,
please.
teaching how to grow an agency because I was doing it at the time. Like I didn't do e-commerce anymore. I had my agency that did it, right? Um, So now I end up getting rid of my actual agency to put all my attention on my current students. So instead of me owning the agency, now my students own the agencies, and I achieve my goals through my students. And yeah, they're approaching $1 million a month combined. I don't have that many students, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Wow,
I want to teach
crazy.
you guys what is getting these guys to 300K a month with their agency. All right,
Wow.
sorry that was so long, man.
No, no, no. I like it. And this is literally so awesome. And yes, as an entrepreneur, we have to enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. So fact. And just now you mentioned that your student closed 300 six figure, and also your students are crossing seven figure. So how what is the one thing that you teach them, like so they are scale their business to that level? What is the thing
Let me
that?
tell you one of the main things that is the hardest for each one
Yes.
is to be consistent on a daily basis, 7 days a week. I ask for my students, and this is for all your entrepreneurs out there that are struggling. It's probably not the tool, it's not the business, it's you. It's always the person, and you gotta really take the like. You gotta say, hey, I don't show up every single day. Now, as a like, I wouldn't recommend showing up. You don't need to show up all day. By the way, you probably aren't. You're not getting anything done. You make it seem like you're busy. If you just spend a couple hours a day, focus attention, and you build that attention on building a team, that's how you scale your time. So, anyways, but that was showing up every single day and making small improvements over time. It compounds. Everybody wants to get rich quick. It's every student goes like at different paces, but it's always the person. I always blame myself because I'm the coach, but it is the CEO, it is the entrepreneur running the show. Just start showing up every single day, even if you're making mistakes, and learn something new every day. And I'm going to tell you guys what to do, though. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do.
Definitely, so true. Like consistency is the key to success. Definitely,
Mhm.
100%. So, you serve agency owners and all. You help so many students to scale the agency. So, how someone can scale their agency? Like just now you mentioned consistency, but there is to grow the scale our agency business. We need leads, and we need to close them leads. So, what is the process to generate leads and close them?
Yeah. So I'm going to go. If you have, here's for somebody that's completely broke. Start out with organic. Build an organic team. Hire people that will go out and mess into Facebook groups and provide value, and then introduce them to your product. So go out there, provide value, goodwill, and introduce during the conversation, introduce them to your product. That's what I would do with that. If you don't have any money, then take that money that they make, you pay them commission based. You just need a team. You just need one hustler, and that one hustler can make you a decent amount. We've had one salesperson for one of my students do over 6 figures in new sales in 1 month. Not off or this was off or paid ads, but you can do a lot off organic. Invest that money into ads, and there's two things that I would recommend: is messenger ads and then a call booking funnel. But there's a piece that you need: high ticket. So you got to charge high ticket, um, a nice retainer every month, but have a higher ticket up front. It'll make you more profitable, and it'll allow you to spend a lot more money on ads to acquire a customer. All right, so that's exactly what I like at this moment. That is what we're focused on.
Oh, crazy. Mic drop.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Awesome.
yeah.
So, like, can you share one organic strategy that exactly help you? Like you just mentioned call funnel, but what is the one organic strategy that work best for you?
Hiring. So what you want to do is start hiring. Um,
Okay,
okay, have you ever heard of Tanner Chilster?
not exactly remember.
I would look him
Remember.
up. He has a great course on exactly what we did to do 1.4 million.
Wow.
So I'd already done this, but I like to buy people's stuff, right? To keep learning. And that was one of the things I bought for the sales team is so they can learn more. But that's pretty much what we did to do 1.4 million in 9 months. No, it was a million in 9 months, just off the organic. So buy
Oh,
that. I think it's like $1,000. Do exactly what is in there and hire. I would hire at least 10 people to start out with, because out of 10 people, you might have like 3 or 4 that are solid salespeople that will
yeah.
execute and do a great job, and then get rid of the rest if they don't perform, and then focus your time on those people, and you'll make a bunch of money.
Fact. So to like always focus on the people that exactly help you and who are interested to learn and grow.
Yes, they
Definitely.
got to constantly want to get better. And the thing is, you could take a regular person that's does never done sales before, but they have the hustle muscle. That's what you're looking for, is the hustle muscle and willing to learn and execute, because you can get somebody with good skills of sales, but they may not show up every day. They don't have the hustle muscle. That's hard to train. So you're looking for these people that are willing to put the work in. That's actually what I look for in a student. I don't just take anybody. I want somebody that's going to do what I say. That's going to execute every day. So yeah.
Hustle muscle. Wow. Super. And so you are achieved the 2 comma club win award behind you, the 2cc award. So it all because of the sales that you generated. And in my audience, people afraid and scared to sell the product or services. How they sell? They
They don't
remove
believe in
that.
their product. You saying
Yeah, their product, their affiliate product. So how
they
they
don't? If they
remove
don't
that?
believe in it, they don't need to sell it. They won't be able to sell it very well.
Yeah.
Sell what you believe in.
Okay. No, they are part of some affiliate product, but they are scared to sell, to generate this sale. So they have this scarcity in their mind that if I sell to this particular person, I'm help them or not. They don't have that mindset. How they develop this mindset of
Stop
selling
thinking
is
so much.
coming.
Just sell it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
So
Just stop thinking. You have to have urgency that you need to sell this product. If you're
hmm,
allowing yourself to talk yourself out of the sale, you're not a true hustler. Just make the sale. Stop thinking. Like, just do it.
just
Execute.
make the sale.
Increase the activity level. Set a goal. Increase and then go out and start doing it, and increase your activity level to hit that goal.
Hmm, wow.
And if you can't do it yourself, then build a team so you can leverage your time so you can get to that. That's why you want to set bigger goals. You're not going to hit bigger goals by yourself, right? You got to. So another thing is, if you are like you, the entrepreneur, is not good at selling or whatever, outsource that. Hire a team. If you're not good at something, get rid of it. You shouldn't be doing it. Only do what you enjoy. Outsource the rest.
Wow.
Anyway, I've
Love
got
that.
on track on that one, but
No,
yeah,
no, I
stop thinking so much.
stop thinking so much and just take imperfect action. And if you are not good at the things, just outsource it with other people. Love that
Yeah.
takeaways. Superb. So, can you share what is the one biggest mistake does someone avoid while making a successful agency business? As you are in the model of this business from a long, so you also face kind of so many mistakes. So, can you share the one big mistake that someone should avoid?
Oh man. Um, don't charge low ticket, because you're going to have lower margins. You're going to have to deal with a lot more clients, a lot higher number. Charge high ticket, and you'll deal with less clients. You'll make more money. It's easier to scale because you're not going crazy. Yeah, that's what I would say. So number one mistake is selling low ticket and being scared to ask for more. By the way, guys, when you're trying to sell something, it doesn't matter if you're selling 5K or 15K. Start up. If you start out with your best price at the beginning when trying to sell somebody, you won't really have any room to negotiate. So you anchor high. Let's say 15K. Let's say your target's 5. Anchor at 15. Some will take 15, and then you can negotiate. All right. So
That is super crazy. Super crazy stuff, guys. Share your biggest takeaways. This is the big thing. Like, just charge high. Don't be depend on low ticket. Charge high, and if someone is not ready, so there is a negotiable thing. You are able to do negotiate. Super.
yeah, you don't want to start out with your best price because you can't wiggle.
That's right. Right.
So, but it is 15K, and
Mhm.
you're allowed to give discounts.
Yeah.
I prefer just to keep it where it is though.
Love it.
Like for my coaching, I'm not negotiating. Just keep it
Because you
where
are
it is.
providing very
People will save up to get to that point, you know.
definitely.
So, but when you do high ticket, it allows you to spend more money on ads to acquire that customer, which means you can spend a lot of money to make a sale. So, you guys selling affiliate products, you want to sell higher ticket. Do not sell low ticket. You have to do high volumes to make any money. I I used to sell T-shirts. Now I don't. Now I sell, over a $10,000 product,
Yeah,
and my students sell 15. So, anyway, sorry.
definitely. Yeah, loved it, loved it. And you just need mindset to generate the revenue. This is just all about game of mindset. And you are all a coach, and you believe that coaching is 90% of mindset. So
Hmm.
how someone can develop exactly that kind of mindset, as you just now mentioned, 15K charge 50, but people still there have the scarcity. So there is always required the mindset. How exactly we develop that
Just do it.
mindset?
Stop thinking so much. It's the same thing.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys what's working. Just do it. That's it. Just like I would do with my student. Like, I don't know how many people were watching, but I would tell my students the same thing. Like, hey, just do it. Stop thinking. You don't have to think anymore. I already told you. Like, these guys are getting these awards a lot quicker. And right, wow, it's over here.
Yes.
I don't know how many. I'm about to send out seven, my own seven-figure awards to my students. Seven more from last year. So just
Crazy.
just keep sending them out. That's the goal, right?
Crazy.
That is the goal.
Super.
But
Golden
I'm
nugget.
telling you guys right where we're at, what's going on. High ticket, be able to spend the money. You can almost be horrible at ads and still make money. I don't want to say that it's not that easy. I don't want to say everything's perfect, but it's definitely heading in a good direction.
Fact.
Yeah.
Definitely. So we have one question, few questions from audience. How we can create the urgency if we are funnel builder? Like
If we are a funnel builder, you don't really, so with the urgency, so let's say you start at 15K. And by the way, somebody will pay $15,000 to build a funnel. There are people like me and my students that can afford it. Matter of fact, I know one student that did pay 12K for a funnel. So just remember
wow.
that. Don't sell yourself short. There are people
Mhm.
that will buy. Um, but just asking for the price and the urgency that you're going to create would be like, you know, It, for instance, I bought a Dan Henry's $10,000 course. When I went on a call, I said I saw that. Anyways, I thought it was 5K. I said I thought it was 5K. They said no. Normally it's 15, but if you buy today, it's 10K. Simple way to create urgency. It's if I don't buy now, then later it will be more. You know.
Mhm.
So that would be the way I would do it.
Just
Go
just
ahead.
create urgency kind of thing. Super. And
There's all
one more
kinds of ways
question.
to create urgency for sure.
Yeah. How to develop own values?
How to develop own value. What's that? What do you mean by that? I guess a
Can
lot.
you so we can ask it to him again. He might be like how I develop my own value or might be my own I build my brand or something. Can you repeat the question?
Well, I want to point on the last question is what you want to do is I want to teach you guys how to fish, not just tell you everything. But every night, like he was talking about, what was the last thing? It was the offer or building urgency. What I
Yes.
would do for me, I would start watching a video every night about urgency. I would go to YouTube and just search different keywords around that, and I'd
Mhm.
watch a video a night for 2 weeks. I'd know everything about urgency. And that's how you get good. That's how I've gotten great, I would say, over the last 12 years is I learn something new before I go to bed about what I'm working on in the moment. So yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that because they could get really good at knowing how to create urgency. It's just in a week.
So like this is yeah, he here's the question of him.
Okay.
People
People
buying
value. I still don't get it. People, do you
he
get it?
mean he mean like people first connect with me and then they purchase my product. So how I develop that kind of authority?
How
He
you,
mean,
how you
yeah,
create value after they buy it?
yeah,
Just okay. So number one, you want to work on when you build a team. That's the busy work. So once you sell a product, there's the busy work. You
yeah.
want to build a team that constantly makes the product better. They're trying to make the product better. That's how you add value over there.
So true, so true, super.
So
And
track your results, whatever your result is, and then make sure the team is working, having a meeting every week on making that product better, whatever the result, getting closer to it. Because if you don't track it, you can't make it better. All right.
we have to make it better every day, every single week, and we need to nurture more our audience,
Hmm.
existing audience, right?
You got to care
So
about your customer too. Like each one of my students, I care about. Like care about it. Try to do the best that you can for them. Now, you're not going to make it when you scale. You're not going to make everybody happy. Think about that. All these personalities, different perceptions. So don't try to be perfect. I mean, try to be perfect, but don't understand that you're not going to make as you scale, you will have haters. No, I mean, it's just part of the game, unfortunately. But don't focus on them. I mean, you do. You want to listen to them, but don't. It's unfortunate. It's crazy. But focus on the good and do the best that you can and make your product more valuable by and you can invest in your employees by buying them courses, training, whatever it is, but constantly try to make it your product better.
definitely. And in .com secret, he Russell also mentioned like everyone is not your big fan, but the people who is follow everything that you share, that
Hmm.
they are your biggest fan, and you remove the enemy kind of people by doing the your depend clear with your message. So
Yeah.
that's true. Everyone is not follow you.
Yeah.
That definitely. So what is the challenges of your at the present, like after winning the 2 comma club, what was your challenges? Before that there is so many struggle, but after achieving the 2 comma club, what is your challenge?
Well, I shut down my agency at the end of last year that was doing over $1 million a year in revenue for me. I didn't sell it. It was part of my company name. I didn't want to get rid of it. But I wasn't giving it my 100%. That was a big challenge for me. So like I gave that up to put all my attention on coaching, which it worked out. My students had scaled since. It's only been 2 months, and I'm pretty positive. Yeah, we've already done well over $1 million in revenue, just them combined. So, anyways, yeah, that's my biggest challenge. It was a big jump to get rid of that much income to focus on this. But this is what I want to do. It's my passion. I truly enjoy it, and yeah, that's it. I'll make my money through these guys. That's what I'm doing now.
Super, super. Definitely, we have to serve more and we have to care our customers. And how I give my 100%, that is biggest challenge, and that's true. Literally crazy. And you are doing super. So, we are here, guys, for a few more minutes. If you have any question, we have one more question. What is your advice for beginner who
What's your
want to
advice
start?
for a beginner who wants to start an agency? So that's what I would start out with building. Okay, if you don't have a skill, you can outsource that skill to somebody, another agency. Okay, you can white label it to them. So let's say I'm brand new. What I would do is build a organic sales team. If you don't have any money, if you have money, I'd recommend if you're good at sales, then do the sales. If not, I'd recommend hiring somebody. Run $100 a day on messenger ads for your agency to that sales guy. And then once he makes sales and once he does that, invest back into the ads scaled up. That's what I would do there. So start organically because you don't have any money invested, you just have time. If you don't have the skill to fulfill the order once you sell it, just white label it with somebody else. So I actually have a student that is white labeling with some of my other students because he scaled so fast.
Definitely. And that's the fact. Like, outsource to someone who is already doing good in the business.
Yep. Yep. So,
That's
but that's what I would do if I was somebody that didn't have the skill and they wanted an agency and they didn't have any money.
That's super awesome. Super awesome. So, yeah, one more question. In starting, did you do outsourcing? Yeah, he just mentioned.
No, I did not. I hired everything in house,
Mhm.
but
Okay.
some of my students have. Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
but okay. So I went from coaching. You guys start understand. I started an e-com agency, so I had a bunch of students that I was coaching my ad strategies to. Trying to find winners, coaching them on trying to find winners. So
Mhm.
it was easy at that point for me to launch um, an agency on ecom because I'd already taught these guys my strategies. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Super. Mic drop session. This is the mic drop session that so many things, literally crazy stuff that you shared. So you also have this website of yours, the
yeah.
Mint. Can you share a little bit about yourself, about this?
About the website, yeah.
Yeah.
So on there, I'm gonna keep adding stuff on there, but right now it has interviews from my successful students. Well, mainly my current. There's a few on there that are not current. Um, so they have long interviews of their journey of where they were before me, where they are now, and where they want to go. And then you have shorter interviews of them as well. And obviously, you guys, they're very helpful. You're more than welcome to reach out to them. But yeah, what I want to start doing is actually putting because what I do is I track all my students' sales because individually and um, I get it. I get daily updates and I get monthly, and then I have it all put together where I can see a big picture of everybody's performance. And I just want to put that up on my website so people can track what we're doing at Men Are Up to, what I'm doing with my students, and where they're at. And my goal is to go to a million a month and then 10 million a month. Obviously, we'll have small goals in between that. But yeah, we're approaching the million a month, and yeah, it's fun. But I just want to share that and just give. I like doing these interviews with you guys because I just want to give out the information that's what's working.
Wow. Yeah, that's super. So that's literally crazy, and you can follow this website. You can follow him on other platform as well. So one more question we have, and
Yeah,
then how did you hire people when you start an agency?
good question. So for me, I was able to hire a lot of my students, but other than that, I went to my audience number one because they followed us, so they knew us, they liked us, and they trusted us already. So we've hired from our clients, we've hired from Indeed, we've hired from within. So when you start to have people, then you can ask, hey, do you know anybody that'd be interested in this position? So that can help you grow quite a bit. Actually, we got a lot of people, like I said, from our audience. So if you don't have an audience, then you can go to your friends and family. You can go to Indeed, LinkedIn, anywhere that you can hire. And what I would recommend, if let's say you're brand new, you don't have anybody, I would spend your morning time. Let's say you have no interviews on for today. Okay, and
Mm,
your goal would be until you fill that spot, 5 interviews a day.
mm,
And you would work in the morning, you would spend how much time you need to go and post everywhere. And then the next day, if you don't have hit your goal of 5, then you need to increase your activity level in the morning, the next morning. And then you'll hit your goal of 5 interviews a day, and then you'll start to be able to hire, one person a day, every other day.
definitely.
But yeah,
Um,
the goal that's probably going to be not a big hurdle, but it's for every company that grows. So get good at it.
definitely. Because when you hire from your own audience, you know they are much better to search someone else, and that's super strategy.
Yeah, I mean they already know you, so they're more likely to, you know, I
Super.
guess see your
So
vision too.
yeah, 100%. And thank you so much, Mark, once again for joining us on the interview show. So before we close the show, what is your final thought on the new online marketers, to all the new online marketers?
I don't really pay attention to any of them. I just do my own thing with my students. I know it's a trend, and well, no, I don't. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention, honestly. So Are you just saying like any new guys, new people coming on? What I would say to them?
Yeah.
Uh,
What?
watch the whole video. That's what I would say to them. Go back and watch the video.
Right.
That's it.
So, so once again, thank you so much, Mark, for hopping on live. I'll be back with you in a second. So till then, have a great rest of the day and thank you so much once again. It's a
Yeah,
pleasure to
it
have you.
was great being here. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. There you go, guys. There you go. He is a Mark and he shared tons of golden nugget with us. And thank you so much, everyone, for hopping on live. Thank you so much. I see lots of people there. I'm not able to see name of yours, but really grateful for all of the people and thank you. So yeah, the interview is already inside the group, but you can also watching it on my YouTube channel. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Till then, Nilesh and signing off. I'll be back with another interview on the show. Thank you so much once again. Bye bye. Have a great day.